So for my Big Mac smash burger taco, I'm going to make some secret sauce. And for that, I watched Emmy Made in Japan. So I'm following what she said to do. Some mayonnaise, some French dressing, but the closest I've got is Catalina. And I'm not running to the store for French dressing. So I'll just use a little Catalina, a tiny bit of ketchup, a tiny bit of vinegar. This is red wine vinegar. A tiny bit of sugar. These are the dehydrated minced onion that I just rehydrated with some water. So I'll take some of those, put those in there. And what else? Oh, relish. Relish, but I don't have relish. I thought I did, but I did not. But I have some sweet bread and butter pickles, and so I can cut those up real fine and make like relish. This is going to be divine. I've already made one. No, I've made a couple of them, and I really liked them. Charlie loved him. He wouldn't hardly let me eat. I've ground a lot of cucumbers and onions and peppers in my day. Mom would have all the vegetables picked before she'd wake up us girls, and she'd have the table set up outside because it got really juicy, you know. And so me and Rhonda and I would sit outside in the morning hours when it was the coolest part of the day, and Mom had one of those cranking meat grinders, and we would grind up the cucumbers and onions and any peppers that she wanted in it, and it would be a lot, like a big dish pan. Big metal dish pan full of what we had ground up. That's good. And then Mom would take that in and put it on the stove. And it would take a lot of cooking, a lot of sugar and vinegar and mustard seeds and I can't remember what all. But the house would smell of vinegar really strong. You knew she was canning something, and she would can jars and jars and jars of cucumbers, or make dill pickles, bread and butter pickles, lime pickles, relish. It was sweet relish, not dill relish. Just every day canning something. Okay, my skillet's getting hot. Crank this up. I'm going to crank it up. I want it smoking. Okay, I got my bowl of ground beef, and I just seasoned it with salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, normal. The normal stuff. I don't have the strength for this very good. I think that's good enough. Whew. We'll let this cook 3 or 4 minutes on the first side. If you have a cast iron skillet, that's what I would definitely use. And I've got it almost up on completely on high. Because if you smash it really thin, it won't take a really long time. Let's see. Yes, we got some crust. We got some crust on that. I'm going to turn it down a little bit so the other side gets cooked through without scorching my whole tortilla. This crispy part where the hamburger grease got cooked on it. Oh, that's good. Put your crispy lettuce around there with your sauce. Now mine does not have to be cooked to death. It can be medium and I'll be happy. Okay. Let's see what the, oh yeah. Yeah, it's good. Okay. So, on here, 12 beef patty special sauce. Okay, special sauce. Cheese. Oh, I should have melted that in the skillet. Oh well. 12 beef patty special sauce, lettuce. Onions. It don't matter, it's all going to the same place, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. But you do yours like you want. And how many pickles do you want on yours? I worked with a guy. He didn't want pickles on his fast food burgers. And if they accidentally did it, he'd get really mad and throw his burger clear out the window. Oh, Mike. Can we eat it? Yes, we can. You'll need a couple of napkins. Trust me. Trust me. Famous last words, you know what? Trust me. Okay, get in there. I love messy sandwiches. Okay. Here's to new teeth and happy chewing. That is so good. It's so good. You gotta try it. Need to get a little adjustment in here. But yeah, that is the Big Mac Smash Burger Taco. I've seen everybody doing it. I had to try it, and it's worth it. Well, I'm going to make a cucumber salad. It's delicious. Let's see. English cucumber. I wished I had some right out of the garden cucumbers. Those are the best. This plastic wrap is tough. Goodness sakes. So I'm just going to peel mine because I don't do very good with that tough skin. But if you want to leave yours, and you know, if you don't want to peel it, you don't have to. If you want, you can just run a fork down it and make a decoration. And then like peel a spot or leave it and then run the fork down again, press it in. See if we can find it, see if it's pretty on the inside. There it is. I didn't press very good, but you know, you press really hard and you'll be fine. I'm too weak. Anyway, I'm peeling mine. Cucumber salad just sounds so refreshing. I'm going to try to not make a huge bunch that'll go to waste, but it's hard. It's just hard sometimes. Boy, they smell good. Smell so good. Okay, I'm going to lay out some paper towel and That way I can lay my cucumbers on there. Slice them thin. Get as much moisture out of them as we can. My grandma would take like those 1 gallon ice cream buckets, and she would have that thing half full of the cucumbers and onions with the vinegar and sugar, water, salt and pepper. Lots of pepper, always a lot of pepper at the bottom of the bowl because it was so good. And every time we'd walk by, it was just sitting there. It didn't have to be refrigerated for any of us. No. We would just grab a bowl and put some in our bowl and on about our business, and it wouldn't take very long and we'd have them all gone. You walk into Grandma's house, it seems like we would walk into Grandma's house and it would either smell like vinegar, in the summer from the cucumbers and onions, or it smelled like muskmelon, because Grandpa grew muskmelon, and muskmelon is like a cantaloupe, only it's softer and sweeter. And put some salt and pepper on that. And Grandma had a slop bucket. Now, they didn't have any hogs, not when I was around, but they had in the past, I'm sure. But anyway, that's just what they called it, slop bucket. And any scraps or peelings or the rind from the muskmelon, and all that went into the slop bucket. And sometimes we would take it out to the chickens when she had chickens, and she did have when I was real young. And then they didn't have any cows or pigs or chicken as they got older. But they had a place, compost-like pile, by the clothesline. And we had to take the slop bucket out there and dump it. And it was away from the house, and any critters that wanted to come up there and get in that, I guess, they wasn't up close to the house. I never remember seeing any critters around there, but if they smell that, they will come run it. But out in the country, you saw deer, turkey, raccoons, possums, snakes, all the time. It was just all the time. Skunk. One for me. These are so mild. Now, if you've got bitter cucumber, before you do this step, put them in some ice water for about 30 minutes, and that bitterness will go into the water. Same way if you have like a red onion that's really strong, or it's just too strong, just put it in some ice water for about 30 minutes, maybe a little salt in there to help pull that out, and then rinse them really good. I forgot to put salt on my little cucumber slice. So remember drinking shots of tequila? You lick your hand, put some salt on it, and then suck on the lime, shoot the tequila. Much better. Much better. Maybe you didn't do that. Do that, Bo, with your cucumber. Lick your hand, put some salt on it, get your cucumber, put it in your mouth, lick your hand, go to chew it. You'll impress everybody. Don't tell them you heard it from me, though. This is a sweet onion. I'm not gonna put a ton of onion in it because I won't eat all that. I'll eat some, but I'm gonna slice this really thin. Charlie's laying on the rug in the living room with his little orange fox watching me. He was sound asleep until I come in here. I'll taste it, see if it's sweet. Yeah, it's not hot. All right. I'm gonna set that there. And I'll make my dressing. Now this one, I'm gonna make the sour cream dressing. I'm gonna put about a half a cup of sour cream in here. About a tablespoon of sugar. Lots of pepper. I ain't monkeying around with that. There. Some salt. And I'm going to start with just 1 capful of, this is rice vinegar. I really like the taste of it. But any of them that you like will do. Clear vinegar or apple cider vinegar. It's okay if this is a little thicker because as the onion starts to get soft and release liquid and the cucumber will release more liquid, it'll get runnier. Taste it. More vinegar. Another capful. A little bit more salt. Just a tiny bit more sugar. Because I want it sweet, I want it tangy, I want to be able to have enough salt so I'm not like, it's missing something. And the pepper to give it that little bit of zip. Getting close. A little bit more vinegar. A little bit more salt. And a tad bit more sugar. Oh yes, I could have gotten on the internet and found just the perfect recipe, but my taste is maybe different than everybody else's. But there's tons of them out there. You just look for cucumber, onion, sour cream salad. Oh yeah, that's the way that tastes good. Boy, I have enough sugar stuck to my hand. I know where all the sugar went now. Okay, let's blot off some of this salt. Squeeze out some of that moisture. All right. I'm going to get this all stirred together, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator so everything gets real cold and combined. About an hour maybe. But you can serve it right now. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm just going to let it get nice and cold again, and then have a salad for supper. My lunch was a lot. I couldn't even eat it all. It was too much. Watch me put paper towel in there. Vonda, serving paper towels. Okay, that's enough. I'm done monkeying around with that too. Okay. If this looks too like blah, you know, like not appealing, go ahead and sprinkle a little sweet paprika, just the regular paprika on. Get it, okay? Let me taste it. Mmm. Mm-hmm. So, man, look at the humidity and getting hot, cleaning and stuff. I don't have to tell you, you know. I got the chub neck powder on. Oh my gosh. I'm crazy, I'm telling you. Thank you for watching my video. I love you all so much. Bye.